Yo, what is good, YouTube? It is Tidzy here, man, and today I am bringing you the best shooting center in NBA 2K22 current gen. Now, a lot of people have been asking me to make this build video in my chat, in Chico's chat, and Twitch. Both of those links will be down in the description below if you want to see this build in action. But after a lot of requests, I'm finally making this build video after around 17 hours of streaming, man. Firstly, I do want to give a shout out to Iggymo. I saw Iggymo make this build first on his stream, and after I seen him make this build and use it, I knew this one was the build for me in 22. Now, firstly, you want to make the build a power forward. You don't want to make it a center, you don't want to make it a small forward. Power forward, you get the best badge layout, you get the best attributes, so that's what we want to do. Handed, up to you. I personally like to go right-handed, but if you choose left, it's all personal preference. Jersey number does not matter, once again, personal preference, but we're going to go with number 9. If you know, you know. And with the pie chart, we're actually going to choose a new pie chart in NBA 2K22. This is a new pie chart that they've implemented, wasn't in the game last year. It is the more green and slightly red pie chart. Now, it's a little bit different to the one that everyone was using in NBA 2K20. The poppers on that game, where it was half red and half green. On this build here, I feel like the defensive ratings and the shooting ratings just aren't anywhere near as good as the more green and slightly red. I feel like you get better defensive ratings on the build that has less red in its pie chart, which doesn't really make sense. But that's the one we're going to go with, guys. And then we want to go with the pure speed pie chart, the one that gives you the most speed here at the very top, just so you're able to keep up with all the faster centers, all the people that are making the blah builds this year. So what we want to do, we want to max out the rebound, max out everything in the defensive stats. You want to lower lateral quickness by 1, max out everything else. You want to leave playmaking alone, upgrade your post fade to a 75, and then upgrade everything else fully in the shooting. And then you want to upgrade your standing dunk, your driving dunk, leave the layup and the post dunk, upgrade your close shot, and that right there is the best shooting center in NBA 2K22, man. You get 6 finishing badges, 22 shooting, and 23 defensive and rebounding on playmaking. Now, the only downside to this build is that you do only get gold defensive badges. Now, I personally think if you're making this build for a 2s build, that is not an issue at all. Gold is more than enough this year in terms of defensive badges. I've been playing on this build, like I said, for around 17 hours, and I have had no issues at all versing pure reds. I do not get dogged whatsoever. This build is genuinely a monster. And you get way better shooting badges, and as well as that, you get a lot more shooting badges. So you want to continue there. Body shape, it's all personal preference, but if I'm going to recommend one to you, it would definitely be Burley. I feel like you get a better hitbox on box outs, and you get a better hitbox on screens. But like I said, it is personal preference, but I'm going to go with Burley. Now with the height, what I'm going to go with, man, is I'm going to go with the 6'8". It's personal preference. Again, you could go 6'9", you could go 6'7". The only thing with 6'7", I feel like you probably will get dogged if you're versing pure reds or anything that isn't a stretch. So you want to go 6'8". You want to make it minimum weight, just like every other 2K. Strength does not matter. You want to max out the speed and the acceleration on this build completely. And then you want to go max wingspan. And look at these stats, man. 86 defensive rebound off rip, 77 three-pointer off rip, 79 midi off rip, 83 standing dunk off rip, 72 driving dunk off rip. So that means with the dunks, you get automatically, you get the alley-oop animations, you get the park alley-oop animations, you get a lot of really good driving dunk animations off the rip. Not to mention when this thing hits 99, you get a 75 or you get a 76 driving dunk and an 87 standing dunk. You're going to get even better animations. And from the short time that I've been playing on this build catches lobs like crazy, it dunks like crazy. You get a lot of really good standing dunk animations. And yeah, man, you want to go with that. Max wingspan, minimum weight, and then when we get to the takeover, once again, it's personal preference. I feel as if you want to go for a more comp build, you're looking to be a lot more competitive on the 2s, I would go with the glass take. But if you're looking to have a lot of fun and just fuck around, go with the spot up shooter take. You would be able to hit a lot of crazy stuff with this takeover. I mean, just with the glass cleaning, when I get glass cleaning take, you can hit some crazy shit on this build. So I'm going to go with glass cleaning take, but as long as you don't choose rim protecting take, you'll be good, man. So that's what you want to do, and then there we go. It is the glass cleaner build, the best shooting build in NBA 2K22 current gen. Now this will be my 2s build for the entire year, I'm sure of it. And once I hit Legend in January, if it's anything like NBA 2K21 next gen, where you hit Legend, you can turn your gold badges into the Hall of Fame, this will be the best center build in the game by January, hands down, no debate. But yeah, man, that's what I'm going to go with for my 2s build for this year on 2K22 current gen. I will be probably making a 3s center build video coming up very soon. But for now, guys, that is going to do me. I appreciate you guys for watching, man. If you haven't already, hit that noti, hit that sub button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video, man. Peace.